Okay. Hi, students. A very warm good afternoon to all of you. I hope you are safe at your home since the pandemic is going on. So, according to the rising situation, I'll just start with a quotation that life is a going process, and in life, there is something called learning. So, learning is also an ongoing process, it's a lifelong process. So, in HR, we have a term called learning curve, right? So, that should always go on. So, this is what my Guru has told me, and this is what I am telling you. So, since it's your first session with me, so I'll be taking your economics classes, your basics of economics classes for this pre-induction module. So, I hope maximum of you are aware of this fact, like what an economy is. Are you aware of this fact, what an economy is?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so let us start. First, I'll give you a small brief about myself, a very short description because I have done my economics honors from Delhi University. Then I appeared for my CAT examination and I have done my PGDM marketing management from BIMTech, Birla Institute of Management Technology. I have done a business analytics course from International Institute of Business Analytics Canada. Then I have worked in industries like eValueServe, Binser Firms, a short term project was done, and then HDFC Limited. So HDFC Limited, I worked in the corporate branch in the credit department. Then I was fortunate enough to be a part of Lloyd family. So since it's been 2 years, I'll be completing in Lloyd as an assistant professor for the area of marketing, economics, and strategic management. So we'll be in touch very frequently. I'll be teaching you some papers on economics, some papers on general management, marketing, and yeah, of course, strategic management. That is my PhD area basically. So I'm pursuing my PhD from in the area of strategic management. So let's start with our today's class without wasting much of our time. I hope my PPT is visible to all of you. Yes, students,
Yes, sir.
is the PPT visible? Okay, so
Yes,
let's start
yes,
for
sir.
the day. Let's enter into the field of economics. Okay, so let's start for the day. What an economy is. I'm not talking about economics. I'm talking about a simple layman term. What an economy is. Any idea to any one of you?
Economic is social science that study the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services.
Bache, I appreciate your point, but then you are talking about economics, beta. I am asking about economy.
Sir,
What
economic
you
is
are
a
talking
system.
is economics.
Sir,
Sir,
the
economic
economy
is
is
a
the state of any region or country which states that the consumption of goods, service, and the supply of money.
Okay, that's great.
sir, economic is a system which provides people to means to work and earn living.
Uh, so,
Yes, please.
uh, economics is the unit of production which provide people the means to earn a living.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so we are ready to start. We all have economists sitting in our class, and I am happy to share this thing that all of you were correct in some or the other way. But let's have a concrete answer what some economists have to say. So the question is what an economy is. So an economy is a system of making and trading things of a value. So it's a very simple definition, very layman term definition that I have been taken in front of you. So economy is something that helps you in making and trading things of value. So there are two activities basically. Human activities basically are divided into economic activities and non-economic activities, right? So economic activities are those activities that help you in getting your livelihood, and non-economic activities are those activities that is done out of love, that is done out of affection, right? Omkar has written something, an economy is an area of production, distribution, and trade. Good, dear. So, coming to my point, human activities are divided into 2 points, economic activity and non economic activity. So, I'll just give you a basic example which will explain you this point that what an economy is. I'll just quote a very basic example which will explain you the difference between economic activity and non economic activity, and will give you a slight view of what an economy is. So a teacher teaching in school and the same teacher teaching her daughter in the home. Here the economic activity is the teacher teaching in school, right? Because there she is getting the livelihood in terms of she's getting something in return in the form of money. But the same teacher teaching her daughter, अगर वही टीचर अपनी बेटी को घर पे पढ़ा रही है, that is not an economic activity, that is an non-economic activity because she can't have fees. वो अपनी बेटी से पैसे नहीं लेगी. That is done out of social affection. वो अपने affection के कारण, because of love she is doing that, right? So human activities in an universe is divided into two parts: economic activities and non-economic activities. So economic activities are those activities that are lined up by getting some livelihood, by getting some money in return. So that is what here is a presentation in front of you that says an economy is a system of making and trading things of value, something which is of value, right? If you are doing barter system, अगर हम बार्टर सिस्टम की बात करें तो एक दूसरे को वैल्यू का सामान देते थे. सपोज यू रिक्वायर राइस एंड आई रिक्वायर शुगर. मुझे शुगर चाहिए, आपको राइस चाहिए, और आपके पास शुगर है और मेरे पास राइस है, तो मेरे लिए शुगर वैल्यू करती है, आपके लिए राइस वैल्यू करता है, तो वील एक्सचेंज, राइट? ओके, सो एन इकोनॉमी इज समथिंग, it's a system of making and trading things of value, something which you get in return, something which you get as a value. So I was talking about barter system. So for me rice is of value and for you sugar is of value. तो मैं आपसे शुगर ले लूंगा और आपको राइस दे दूंगा. आपके लिए राइस मायने रखता है, मेरे लिए शुगर मायने रखती है, राइट? ओके, राइट गौतम. So the point is, economic activities are those activities, or economy is something, basically a system of making and trading things of value, which is of value to another person whom you are selling your product, right? So I think the economy part is clear. Let's have a quick point of a question that states parts of economy. So there are three pictures. One picture is of IPL, second is of dance, of some Marathi song or Gujarati song, third is of Ganesh Utsav, right? So according to you people, you have to tell me, are these pictures or are these points part of economy or not?
IPL is.
IPL is the part, okay. Anyone else?
So IPL is the part of
IPL.
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 IPL. IPL is the part of
IPL.
economy.
Only IPL? Okay, what about Ganesh Utsav?
No, sir, because we don't get money.
We don't get money. Okay.
The
So
only
in
non-
Ganesh Utsav, they are just dancing. So we don't get any kind of money or something.
Sir, I think three of them are a part of economy
How?
because we donate in Ganesh Utsav, not donate, but yeah, we from our own religious beliefs we give some money, and even if the Marathi song is performing, they are in proper decked up in dresses, so I believe they are also performing into. They are also getting money for that.
Yeah, great attempt, but then the point is it's a part of non-economic activity because you are doing it out of the social culture. It's a part of our culture, it's a part of our tradition. So something which is done, donations, NGOs, all these are part of non-economic activities because these are done out of the affection, your responsibility towards the society. So the Ganesh Utsav in the picture, the Dandiya in the picture, the Gujarati dance and all, these are the cultures, traditions of the our country, right? So these are not giving us some livelihood. कुछ
Sir,
livelihood in
one
return में
question.
नहीं मिल रहा है.
Sir,
Yeah,
one
please.
question. Sir, what about people who are making dandiyas and people who are making Ganesh Murtis? We purchase from them, right? We provide them livelihood.
No. Now your question is right. We are providing them the livelihood. So that's why I asked you, na, in the economic system, they will be the part of economic system because at a ground level, you are giving some employment to those people. But talking about the Ganesh Utsav, I asked you about the Ganesh Utsav whole. तो अगर हम पूरे पिक्चर की बात कर रहे हैं, पूरे फेस्टिवल की बात कर रहे हैं, that festival will not be a part of economy particularly. It will be the part of our whole economic system. Right. तो अगर मैं इकोनॉमिक सिस्टम की बात करूं जिसमें मेरे सारी चीज इंक्लूड होती है, वहां पे दे विल बी द पार्ट. बट अगर मैं पर्टिकुलर इकोनॉमी की बात कर रहा हूं जहां पे मुझे कुछ लाइवलीहुड मिल रहा है, देन इट विल नॉट बी अ पार्ट. राइट? Clear? So suppose talking about these Dandiya people, you are not aware, we can make an assumption, or economics is all about making assumptions. अगर आप ये assumption लेके चलते हैं that they are doing it out of love and affection, कि just normal लोग हैं और वहां जाके dress change करके वो dance कर रहे हैं, so they will not be a part of economy. But yes, if you see it by another angle और आप assumption लेके चलते हैं कि they are the experts and they are charging this for dance, they are charging, then you can say it's a part of economy. So this is the point of this slide. Before making any decision, we have to check what is the background, right? उसके पीछे background क्या है? Accordingly we can make the decision. So the point is economics में इसीलिए maximum theories में और maximum concepts में we used to make assumptions. जैसे for example, I'll teach you in the coming classes consumer equilibrium. Equilibrium में we take a assumption that consumer is a rational डिसीजन मेकर. कंज्यूमर रैशनल हम लेके चल रहे हैं कि वो रैशनल डिसीजन लेगा. नहीं तो आप ये भी कह सकते हो सर कुछ कंज्यूमर तो नहीं लेंगे, कुछ लेंगे. तो इसीलिए हम अजम्पशन लेके चल रहे हैं दैट ही इज अ रैशनल डिसीजन मेकर. दैट्स व्हाई talking about the whole economic system, they will be the part. But talking about an economy, we have to take the assumptions. Maximum students have voted for IPL, right? IPL is a part of economy because वो देखते ही समझ में आ रहा है that it is giving something. But IPL में जो क्रिकेटर खेल रहा है उसको मिल रहा है, जो वहां पे द स्पॉन्सर्स हैं उनको पैसा मिल रहा है. बट अबाउट द ऑडियंस, ऑडियंस तो पे कर रही है ना, तो ऑडियंस को समथिंग इन रिटर्न तो मिल ही नहीं रहा एक्सेप्ट एंटरटेनमेंट. So here we have to make assumptions. So assumptions play a very important role in economy. That what is the background? A background में you can't check. You can just make an assumption. Economists इसीलिए what they do is they make assumptions. And how they make assumptions like अगर मैं IPL की बात करूं तो IPL में we take assumption that everyone is getting something in return in terms of its livelihood. सिर्फ पैसा नहीं मिल रहा है, कुछ लोगों के लिए एंटरटेनमेंट भी वैल्यू करता है, तो दे आर पेइंग समथिंग ऑफ वैल्यू, पैसा दे रहे हैं और एंटरटेनमेंट ले रहे हैं. So in that case, IPL will the part of economy. Talking about Dandiya dance, we make an assumption that these are expert dancers. So अगर expert dancers हैं तो they are dancing and they will get money. So in that case, they will be the part of economy. Coming about Ganesh Utsav, so the people who are there, जो मूर्ति जा रही है, जिसने बनाई है, इस उत्सव के दौरान देयर विल बी मेनी फेस्टिवल्स जो भी आपके चलते हैं आसपास, जो आपका ग्राउंड लगता है जिसमें चीजें बेची जाती हैं, द बाइंग एंड सेलिंग, ट्रेडिंग तो वहां पे भी होती है. तो फॉर अ चार्ट मेकर उसके लिए तो वो इकोनॉमी है, उसके लिए तो इस उत्सव से ही इज अर्निंग द लाइवलीहुड ना. सो इन दैट केस ही विल बी अर्निंग मनी, सो ही विल बी द पार्ट ऑफ इकोनॉमी. So the conclusion with this slide is that we have to go with assumptions before designing any fact. कुछ भी फैक्ट बोलने से पहले इकोनॉमिक्स में पर्टिकुलरली, मैं और फैक्ट्स और फिगर्स की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, इकोनॉमिक्स में अगर आप कुछ भी बोलते हो यू हैव टू जस्टिफाई इट विद एग्जांपल और सम क्राइटेरिया और सम assumption. Clear?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, please can you describe the difference between economy and the economic system once again?
Economic systems contains the culture, the tradition, everything that is being going in your country, right? Even the non-economic activities, the human activities are also considered in your economic system. But economy only considers your economic activities. As per the definition, only where you get something in return, that will be the part of your economic activity or your economy.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, coming to the functions of economy. So there are three important vital functions of economy. First is your production, second is your consumption, and third is your capital formation. I think someone has already mentioned it in his answers previously. So these are the three important functions of an economy that an economist take care of: production, consumption, and capital formation. So I hope you all are aware of the fact what a production is. Let me give you an example so that you are much more aware of this fact. Production is फैक्ट्री में सपोज मुझे बेड बनाना है, सो बेड अगर मैं प्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ फैक्ट्री में, या फिर टेकिंग एन एग्जांपल ऑफ हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर अगर शैम्पू बनाता है, शैम्पू बना रहा है उसकी फैक्ट्री में, जो वो प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है दैट इज द पार्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. जब उसने होलसेलर के थ्रू रिटेलर को दिया और रिटेलर से कंज्यूमर ने लिया और लेके उसको कंज्यूम किया, दैट बिकम्स कंजम्पशन. Now production and consumptions are okay. into capital formation. Capital formation is something that is related to your money part. Okay, money in terms of what you get in return, the value. Capital is also related to your company's point of view. So suppose आप अगर as a individual कुछ कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं तो आप वैल्यू दे रहे हैं सामने रिटेलर को, रिटेलर से जा रही है होलसेलर के पास, होलसेलर से जा रही है प्रोड्यूसर के पास, प्रोड्यूसर से जा रही है योर मैन्युफैक्चरर और द कंपनी पीपल, राइट? सो दिस हेल्प्स इन एक्यूमुलेशन ऑफ योर कैपिटल. ज्यादा से ज्यादा कंपनी कितना कैपिटल एक्यूमुलेट कर सकती है. सो बेसिकली इकोनॉमी फोकसेस ऑन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन की कैसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो कैपिटल एक्यूमुलेट कर सके. कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन के बहुत सारे तरीके हैं. दिस इज वन जस्ट क्राइटेरिया थ्रू कस्टमर्स. उसके अलावा बाय शेयर्स, बाय डिबेंचर्स, देयर आर मेनी वेज बाय टू गेट अ कैपिटल इन योर कंपनी. बट देन आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट योर प्रोडक्शन एंड कंजम्पशन पार्ट. अगर हम कंज्यूमर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखें, सो प्रोडक्शन इज रिलेटेड टू कंजम्पशन एंड द moment consumption is done, it is related to capital formation in terms of capital accumulation. Okay, next, the basic question, why study economics? So let's talk it about a very simple thing. अगर मैं general point से बात करूं तो कुछ बच्चे बोलते हैं सर इकोनॉमिक्स बनाई किसने है, क्यों पढ़नी पड़ती है हमें इकोनॉमिक्स. ठीक है, जैसा चल रहा है चलने दो, बट ये स्पेशली इकोनॉमिक्स को क्यों लाया जाता है सर? हमें न्यूमेरिकल्स भी पढ़ने हैं, हमें थियरी भी पढ़नी है, तो व्हाई इकोनॉमिक्स इज इम्पोर्टेंट? सो देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन टू ऑल ऑफ यू बिफोर वी गो विद दिस फैक्ट. हु इज द फादर ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स और हु इज रिगार्डेड एज फादर ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स? किसकी वजह से वी आर इन द फैक्ट इन द फेज दैट वी हैव टू स्टडी?
Adam Smith.
योर गुड नेम प्लीज?
Ram Gopal.
Adam Smith.
Okay, good.
Adam Smith.
So I was right on my part that we have all economists sitting in my class today. Adam Smith is regarded as your father of economics. Good, dear, all of you. Okay, so the answer to your question is why study economics? Because अगर हम लेमन लैंग्वेज में बात करें, so we are all happy with the resources. जो हमें resources मिल रहे हैं, we are all are happy. Electricity time पे आ रही है, पानी आ रहा है, water supply is good. Every resource which we are getting, groceries are good, delivery is good, so everything we are getting is good on our part. But what about our future generation? आज से 5 साल बाद what is the criteria, what is the situation of electricity? नहीं होगी तो हमारे आने वाली generations का क्या? So economics is important, or studying of economics is important on this fact, because economics help us to study the current environment, correlating it with the future environment, that is scarcity of resources. Economics में though we study optimum utilization of resources, but then alongside we also study the scarcity of resources, कि वो कमी क्यों हो रही है चीजों की, right? So the main reason for study of economics can be simplified to a very single word. मैंने कोई डेफिनेशन नहीं लिखी है इसमें, कोई बुकिश डेफिनेशन नहीं, जस्ट अ सिंपल पॉइंट, दैट इज scarcity of resources. Now the question arises, any one of you who is aware of the fact what is scarcity?
Yes, sir.
Because next slide is on
Crisis.
Scarcity refers to the limitation of supply in relation demand for a commodity.
okay,
The situation where, which resources are insufficient to meet the human wants.
Shortage of any resource. Shortage of any resource.
Shortage of any resource. Good. Limited resources.
Protection.
Crisis of
Crisis of our need.
Protection.
crisis of
Insufficient of resources.
The
insufficiency
crisis of our need.
So making
So
So
of
basically कमी, किसी चीज की कमी.
Shortage.
Okay, good. All of you are correct on your part. Let's come